from what we can gather right now, from what we can hear from the international communities, UK, US, EU told to send observers to monitor Nnamdi Kanu's trial. The governments of the United Kingdom, United States, and the European Union have been advised to send observers to monitor proceedings in the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Kanu is said to be arraigned at the Federal High Court in Abuja for a continuation of his trial. The embattled secessionist leader is facing charges ranging from illegal possession of firearms, terrorism, and treasonable felony. He will be appearing before Justice Binta Nyako amidst tight security. Activist Deji Adeyanju took to Twitter to urge the US, UK, and EU to send the observers to witness what he described as violations of human rights. I urge the UK, US, and EU to send observers to Federal High Court in Abuja before, during, and after Nnamdi Kanu's trial so that they can witness firsthand the violations of human rights in Nigeria by the tyrannical Buhari regime, he wrote. He also criticized the Nigerian government, stating, "A nation that forgives terrorists but violently harass critics and those speaking truth to power. Not one Boko Haram member, killer S-men, or bandits on trial in the entire country. Real shame. This is the most useless government in the history of Nigeria." Of course it is useless. Not even a single bandit that they will dedicate their time. The people who are slaughtering people, that they are supposed to, the whole world supposed to stand and see what is going to come out of them or will become of them because of the weighty atrocity that they've committed. No, Buhari government is not interested. Shame. And those their demons and their principalities and powers they've sent out on social media to be attacking people who are saying the truth. They will continue to support this evil. Supporting this evil. None that we can see. See the other time El-Rufai was telling us that the offense of Nnamdi Kanu and Igbo cannot be compared to that of all those bandits, because those bandits do not have a known leader, which we know. They are all over the place. What have they done to them? They are even raging. One of them even had one community to ransom because his father was detained or arrested. Did they do anything about it? We have a lot of people in captivities. Those ones said their offenses are not as grievous as this, because anybody that challenges them is a treasonable felony. Even this man too, Showore, is still all about a treasonable felony. Who does that? Who does that? Take this or leave it. There is something that Nigeria government must learn from this speech. Maybe not in tone of its rendition, but in truth it bears. Sew up your skin, your thin skin, giving ears to constructive criticism and rise to the call for honesty, fairness, equal scale for corporate, obedience to the rule of law, and respect for human rights. Replace what has ridiculed and shown to be a precedent for the tribesmen with the true presidency for the Nigerian nation in which you have voted. Save your name for history. No one, and even more so you, that would stay on that seat forever. They will never listen. They will never hear. They will never hear. No matter what you say, they will never hear. And that is it. Very, very unfortunate situation we have found ourselves in this country. They will never listen. Well, in everything that we do, some people will tell you that there is God, and definitely there is God that is there, that is watching everyone, watching everyone. Just for the fact that we are not the same people, we cannot be forced to live with lions in our own God-given space in the name of one Nigeria. Independence for the captives is not only independence for the North, who are militia in nature and are not bringing anything to share at Nigerian table. Yorubas, Igbos are not created by God to serve anybody in perpetual slavery. Russians are not serving the Arabs in this one world. Neither the Germans serving the Japanese. North Korea is not serving South Korea. Well, this is a useless regime My guy, I have been saying it. How can a president forgive terrorists who have killed so many people but arraigned a truthful ones with charges to court? Yet no bandits nor Boko Haram, even bandits that have been charged to court. A big shame for a sovereign country like Nigeria. I blame the so-called US, EU, Britain for allowing Nigeria to remain in a country. I doubt if they are not corrupt, if they are not gaining anything from inside. From that, you think they will not have done something? Someone say, pack your things and leave the country. Which country? Is Nigeria a country? I tell you, God is there already. Whether Nigeria kill Nnamdi Kanu or free the innocent Kanu, Biafran country is already existing on this world and on heaven. So if you send in war army and police to kill them, all you are to get at the end of the day is regrets. Yes, so my brother, if there's any other adjective to describe this Nigeria government, I will not mind. Very much useless. Michuko Abebe, guide your freedom. Your freedom is paramount to the Biafrans. God is there already. Whatever they want to do, whether they like it or not, things must go on smoothly. Most useless, foolish regime. Buhari is the real chief terrorist and a vampire in Nigeria. Well spoken, DJ Adeyanju. Yes, I fully agree with DJ Adeyanju that this government of Buhari is the most useless government Nigeria ever had. It is unbelievable how the Fulani herdsmen, Boko Haram and bandits are killing people in thousands and even kidnapping and turning the country into a killing field and not declare terrorist organization. Why? Only in this Buhari government that has failed, the country is witnessing for the very first time after the civil war was secessionist agitation, protests, killings, extreme poverty and hunger like never before. Injustice, marginalization and oppression. It is a cause to Nigeria and Nigerians to have a person of Buhari rule Nigeria, and shame to those who brought him to power in order to pursue an Islamic agenda, which everyone knows he is doing. All this gives rise to secessionist agitation. All indices of a failed state has maintained itself everywhere in the country. Nigeria, once a promising land of greatness and abundance in limitless natural and human resources, is now a shadow of herself and must be pitied. It is very, very sad and shameful to see all this happening in Nigeria. Election has never been free and fair, especially in this present regime. If it were free, it is impossible for APC to win the presidency of this country. Nigerians have seen it all under Buhari, the most unfortunate government in the history of this great nation, but failed nation. Illiterate cabals in the north who are obsessed with power to rule the country at all times as their birthright, with no clue whatsoever to what governance is, but ruling on tribal and religious sentiments, an unquenchable thirst for bloodshed and intimidation. Illiterate and parasitic cabals in the north who believe ruling Nigeria at all times is their birthright have turned a supposed great country into international disgrace, and that is it. What more can one say? That is it.